I recognize the Honourable Leader of the NDP.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In February, the Auditor General's scathing report on the Hogan Court deal highlighted inappropriate procurement practices and wasteful government spending. In the wake of this, we recently discovered an unannounced $120 million sole source contract that was awarded to Shanex in June for this project, which we asked the government about and for which there was no rationale given. Since then, in the last couple of days, this government has quietly changed that 3-month-old tender notice on their website from $120 million to $20 million. Can the Premier explain this change? Why so much secrecy and confusion?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And of course, the Hogan Court initiative is a nation-leading initiative. It's a really important initiative on transition to community facilities. It will help provide healthcare spaces for Nova Scotians. It is a very, very positive thing. Working with a very reputable partner who's been doing business in this province for a long time and doing good things on behalf of Nova Scotians. The information that the member is talking about is on a public website. I hardly think anything on a public website is trying to be secretive, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the New Democrat Party for her first supplementary.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In March of this year, department representatives said that a finalized contract with Shanex would be ready, quote, in a matter of weeks and not months, unquote. That was nearly 6 months ago. And this government is moving forward, clearly, publicly, without any contract in place, despite the specific directive not to commence work with private sector partners before contracts are in place. I wouldn't fix a deck, let alone build a house without a signed contract. Why is this government barreling ahead with this kind of ill-advised and inappropriate spending?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Madam Speaker, the Hogan Court, it's a good initiative. It's good for Nova Scotians. And I hardly think that the Nova Scotians that will be utilizing that facility will be disappointed. They will be pleased that they're getting access. So on the one hand, we have the members opposite saying go faster on healthcare. You're not going fast enough. On the other hand, we have them saying go slow. Well, Madam Speaker, we're going at the right pace for Nova Scotians. We will fix the healthcare system, make sure Nova Scotians can have access to care.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the NDP.
Let's talk about the speed that this secret spending is buying us. The concept of a transitional care facility is a good one. We know that there are seniors waiting now in hospital beds that could be more appropriately cared for in this kind of facility. But this government's bad dealings and refusal to listen to expert advice have plagued this project from the start. Hogan Court was supposed to open in late 2023, now at the end of 2024, and if you've driven by lately, that still seems ambitious. The purchase, sale, and financing of this hotel have been bad deals and are still largely secret. I've asked the Premier before, but I'll give him the opportunity again. Does he still think that the purchase of this facility was good value for Nova Scotians?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Absolutely, Madam Speaker. This is a wonderful thing for Nova Scotians. In December, there'll be 68 beds open there. And starting next year, again, 110 more. Absolutely. This is a good thing for Nova Scotia.